From whence comes the purpose of a person's life? Come it by chance, a casting of the lot? Or does a call of destiny beckon to each of us? Many have wondered about my little Hadasah, and why a simple Jewish orphan was chosen to stand against the annihilation of her people. And yet the mystery of the girl most known as Esther begins not where one might think, but 500 years earlier, with a single act of disobedience. King Saul of the Israelites had been sent by the prophet Samuel to wipe out an ancient child sacrificing. So pervasive was their evil that not even their oxen or sheep were to be spared. And above all, no survivors left breathing.
My lord, I give you Agag, king of the Amalekites. We have also seized for you his livestock, even his queen.
What dark portents bid me haste across this land of ours?
How would you accuse me now, O prophet? I carried out your lord's command.
Then why do my ears ring with the lowing of oxen and the bleating of sheep?
Your Majesty, the Amalekite queen. She's escaped.
We have the king. What is one woman?
You fool. She is with child.
While the prophet Samuel put a swift end to King Agag, Agag's queen, fleeing with a seed of vengeance growing within her, the Jews never found. Rebecca, what kind of housekeeper do you think you are?
Serves you right for bringing home your work.
The caravan arrived this morning.
Well, Susa is the capital of the known world. Caravans arrive every day.
Not from Jerusalem.
Well, perhaps you ought to go back and ask them if they'll arrive at the same time next year.
Next year. You promised. Rebecca!
Fight your own battles. You don't pay me enough to fight the battle for you.
Good morning, Hadasah.
And where have you been?
I'm sorry, Grandmother. The markets were really busy. There's a new caravan in from...
Sore subject?
Uncle Mordecai.
Does not your own heart long to see our people restored to glory? It does. Did not Cyrus the Great conquer Babylon and free our people from captivity? He did. And do we embrace our freedom and leave this pagan empire to embrace our destiny? Of course not.
Oh, Lord, I pray to you day and night to give me the patience of Job. Give me the wisdom of Solomon. And what do you give me? You give me endless equivocations of a beautiful young woman.
Look.
Hadasah, always dreaming.
Maybe. Here then, you be the princess.
While many Jews had forgotten the acts of centuries past, the descendants of Agag had not. For Agag's queen did indeed survive, and gave birth to a son. And she forged for him a mark, praying that one day an Agagite would arise, a descendant of Agag, who would finally exact vengeance upon the Jews.
A story! You want a story?
King Saul said to David, "You cannot go before this Goliath, for you are but a youth." David replied, "While keeping my father's sheep, there came a lion and a bear, and I slew them both. This Goliath shall be as one of them, for he defied the armies of the Lord. As will Jesse ben Joseph, should he but take one step closer."
With peace, Haman.
There's little but random news I bear.
I judge that.
Rumor has it, Queen Vashti plans not to attend the king's banquet this evening, in protest of the war. Apparently the king has no idea.
Some see random news, others opportunities. This is why you are a dispatch rider, and I am a prince's face. Tell me, Agagite, what do you do with the extra darks you connive from me?
I have 10 sons, my lord. And a wife that makes many demands.
10 sons! You serve the great king well. Come. Go you now. Speak of me as you lavish your wife and sons.
Happy birthday, Hadasah.
Still, Bob?
Remember, Hadasah, it is the glory of God to conceal a matter, the honor of kings to seek it out.
It's from the Promised Land. Your great-grandmother brought it with her.
And like you, its true treasure is etched within.
Reconsider my proposition. There is much need for leadership in Jerusalem.
More stew, my lord. I don't suppose that in your entire caravan you have a cook one half as good as our Rebecca.
Here you are but a poor palace scribe, one who passes as a Persian at that. Are you a Jew, or have you become a Gentile?
We are a small people, caught up in a vast and violent empire. We have capricious princes who could order our annihilation with a flick of a finger.
And your presence in the palace might prevent it?
Probably not. Look, tell me what I want to hear about. Tell me about the temple.
What ecstasy to stand in the presence of the Almighty, like the intimate embrace of a husband and wife. It's so much deeper than mere mortal love.
Oh, hello.
came to pass in the days of King Xerxes, who ruled over the empire of the Medes and Persians from Ethiopia to India, that in the 3rd year of his reign he decreed a season of feasting. Rumors of war were in the wind, however, and some thought this the king's way of stalling off a much-debated decision to march on Greece in retaliation for his father's death 4 years before.
Queen Vashti, Your Majesty.
Enter. Tonight's festivities hold not your interest, either.
It is long since you summoned me here. Your hands have not been idle.
Not idle. Not gifted either.
Later, Hadasah. We will discuss this later.
I have run out of laters. Kevin leaves tomorrow. Didn't the priest even say it would be good for me? That he would look after me?
You have so much of your mother and father in you know. And perhaps I'm just being a very selfish old man. Do you really want to go to Jerusalem?
Truly.
Then go with my blessing.
Thank you.
Rebecca!
Yes, well, I will be late coming back tonight. The feasting has been extended. All Susa is invited.
All of Susa?
A drunken brawl is no place for a young lady of purity.
Then why is a good Jew like you going?
All the scribes have to go. There is war in the air.
Indeed holds her own feast and protest. All is prepared as you have asked.
You do know why the princes have asked you to extend the feast another night.
You are too late if you seek me to deny them. Especially now, with such clamoring to march upon Greece and avenge my father's death.
How long have you dreamt of molding Persia into a pillar of learning and culture? A flame to make even the greatness of Greece but a shadow. You know as well as I, this is not something that is won in battle, but in the hearts of men.
You would have me do nothing then?
You're no warrior, no soldier. I'd have you stay. Enhance your kingdom. Preserve your throne.